In the realm of social dynamics, Sigma males often stand out as unconventional figures, primarily due to their distinctive approach to life and relationships that diverges sharply from mainstream expectations. Characterized by their independent nature and a strong preference for solitude, Sigma males eschew traditional social hierarchies and the typical pathways of communication and influence. This inherently solitary stance and their tendency to prioritize personal authenticity over societal norms often lead others to perceive them as enigmatic or weird. However, for Sigma males, this departure from convention is not an act of rebellion, but a sincere expression of their identity. They thrive on self-sufficiency and often exhibit a level of introspection and resilience that is rare and misunderstood in a society that values extroversion and conformity. Their ability to navigate life without reliance on social validation makes them intriguing yet misunderstood figures who challenge the predictable patterns of social interaction. By choosing to live authentically, Sigma males inadvertently prompt others to question the validity and necessity of social norms, making them pivotal in the silent revolution against conventional social structures. Number 19. Sigma males typically exhibit a strong sense of justice and fairness, driving them to stand up against what they perceive as wrong or unethical. This moral compass is not influenced by popular opinion or the expectations of others, but is an intrinsic part of their value system. They are often the ones to question authority and challenge established norms if they believe they contribute to injustice. While this can make them appear as dissenters or nonconformists, their actions are usually not motivated by a desire for rebellion, but by a commitment to truth and fairness. Their readiness to defend their principles can lead to isolation or conflict, especially in environments where conformity is expected or valued. However, Sigma males view their stand on justice as essential to their integrity and are willing to bear the social costs of maintaining their ethical standards. Number 18. Sigma males possess a keen interest in technology and innovation, often keeping abreast of the latest developments in science and engineering. Their curiosity drives them to explore new technologies not just as consumers but as creators and thinkers who seek to understand and sometimes improve upon the existing systems. This fascination with technology can lead to careers in fields like software development, engineering, or digital arts, where they can leverage their analytical skills and creativity. However, their enthusiasm for technology can sometimes alienate those who are less inclined towards technical subjects or who view their deep engagement with technology as a barrier to more traditional forms of communication and socialization. Despite potential social setbacks, Sigma males value the empowerment that technology offers, seeing it as a tool for personal and societal advancement rather than just a means of entertainment or convenience. Number 17. Sigma males often exhibit an entrepreneurial spirit, driven by their desire for independence and self-determination. This trait compels them to forge their own paths rather than follow traditional career trajectories. They are drawn to startups or freelance work where they can dictate the terms of their engagement and exert control over their professional destiny. This preference stems from their deep-seated aversion to restrictive environments and hierarchical structures, which they find stifling to their creativity and autonomy. However, their entrepreneurial endeavors are not just about personal gain. They often aim to introduce new ideas or innovations that challenge conventional industry standards. While their independent approach is admirable, it can sometimes lead to misunderstandings with peers and potential business partners who might view their solitary working style and strong personal vision as a reluctance to collaborate or adapt. Number 16. Sigma males tend to have a deep appreciation for art and aesthetics, often using these interests as a means of personal expression and intellectual exploration. They may engage with various forms of art, from painting and sculpture to digital media, as both creators and connoisseurs. This engagement is not merely for leisure, it is an integral part of how they make sense of the world and express their inner thoughts and feelings. The arts provide them with a non-verbal language that allows them to explore complex ideas and emotions that might be difficult to articulate in words. While this might make them seem eccentric to those who prioritize more conventional hobbies, for Sigma males, the arts are a crucial outlet for their creativity and introspective nature. Their commitment to exploring and understanding different artistic forms and styles often leads them to develop a unique and eclectic aesthetic sense that is deeply personal yet profoundly communicative. Number 15. Sigma males are known for their strategic thinking, often planning several steps ahead in both their personal and professional lives. This forward-thinking approach enables them to navigate complex situations with ease and anticipate outcomes that others might overlook. Their strategic nature is not limited to personal gain. It often encompasses a broader vision that includes the well-being of others and long-term societal benefits. However, their calculated approach can sometimes be misinterpreted as manipulative or overly scheming by those who are more spontaneous or less methodical in their planning. Despite such misinterpretations, Sigma males see their strategic planning as a strength, allowing them to achieve consistency and effectiveness in their endeavors. This foresight is particularly useful in times of crisis or when making decisions that have far-reaching consequences, making them reliable leaders and thoughtful decision-makers. Number 14. Sigma males often hold a philosophical outlook on life, questioning the deeper meanings and underlying principles that guide human behavior and societal norms. They regularly engage in introspection and philosophical inquiry, which can lead them to adopt unconventional views that challenge mainstream ideologies. This philosophical bent is not just an intellectual exercise, but deeply influences how they live their lives, from their interactions with others to their career choices and personal priorities. While such a reflective approach enriches their understanding of the world, it can also set them apart socially, as they may seem distant or disconnected to those who do not share their fondness for deep thought or existential discussions. However, for Sigma males, philosophy is a tool for achieving greater clarity and living authentically in accordance with their values. Number 13. Sigma males typically exhibit a strong inclination towards personal autonomy, often preferring to work and make decisions independently. This desire for autonomy is reflected in their career choices, personal relationships, and daily routines. They thrive in environments where they can be self-directed and have the freedom to implement their ideas without interference. While this can sometimes lead to a perception of them as lone wolves or individualists, their pursuit of autonomy is about maximizing their effectiveness and satisfaction in life. Their preference can create challenges in team-oriented settings where collaboration is key, yet it also enables them to produce highly original work and maintain control over their projects and goals. Number 12. Sigma males often choose to communicate in a direct and straightforward manner, valuing clarity and honesty over social niceties or diplomatic language. This communication style reflects their preference for substance over form and their disdain for pretense or manipulation. While their directness can be refreshing to those who value transparency, it can also lead to misunderstandings or conflicts with those who are more sensitive to tone or accustomed to more circumspect ways of speaking. Despite the potential for friction, Sigma males see their straightforward communication as a way to foster clear understanding and avoid the ambiguities that often lead to confusion or misinterpretations in interpersonal relationships. Number 11. Sigma males often cultivate a deep understanding of human psychology, not for manipulation but to enhance their interactions and navigate social complexities more effectively. This insight into human behavior allows them to detect underlying motives and emotional cues that others might miss. While their knowledge can make them powerful communicators and negotiators, it sometimes leads others to view them as calculating or secretive, especially when they prefer to keep their observations to themselves. However, their interest in psychology is primarily driven by a desire to understand the human condition and improve their personal relationships, providing them with the tools to engage with others in a meaningful and empathetic way. Number 10. Sigma males typically value practical skills and hands-on experience, often preferring to learn through direct interaction with the world rather than through theoretical study. This pragmatic approach extends to all areas of their lives, from professional projects to personal hobbies. They might spend time repairing gadgets, woodworking, or even gardening activities that provide tangible results and a sense of accomplishment. This hands-on mentality is often misunderstood as disdain for intellectual pursuits, but in reality it complements their intellectual interests by providing a balanced perspective that values both theory and application. Sigma males see this integration of knowledge and practice as essential for a well-rounded life and personal mastery. Number 9. Sigma males often possess a unique blend of creativity and analytical thinking, enabling them to approach problems and projects in innovative ways. This combination allows them to excel in fields that require both logical analysis and creative insight, such as computer programming, engineering, and creative arts. While their unconventional problem-solving methods can be highly effective, they sometimes puzzle or frustrate colleagues and collaborators who are accustomed to more traditional approaches. Nevertheless, Sigma males value this dual capability as it allows them to see beyond conventional solutions and explore possibilities that others might overlook, often leading to breakthroughs and advancements that are both practical and imaginative. Number 8. Sigma males harbor a strong disdain for their comfort zone, perceiving it as a restrictive cage rather than a safe haven. This intense aversion stems from their belief that comfort equates to stagnation, a barrier to personal growth and exploration. For Sigma males, staying within familiar boundaries is akin to sinking into a sea of conformity, where each day mirrors the last, devoid of novelty or challenge. Their natural inclination is to shatter these bounds, venturing into the unknown despite the risks involved. This pursuit of the unexplored isn't just a preference, it's a compelling need to escape what feels like an existential trap. This drive leads them to relentlessly push against societal norms, making them appear unconventional or even radical to others. They see their departure from the comfort zone not as an act of defiance, but as an essential step towards freedom and self-discovery, where the true magic of life unfolds. This mindset, though it breeds solitude and misunderstanding, is where they find their deepest fulfillment and sense of identity. Number 7. Questioning everything is a fundamental trait of Sigma males, driven not by a desire to oppose but by an insatiable curiosity about the world. They refuse to accept surface-level explanations and are always probing deeper, seeking the whys and hows behind every fact presented to them. This constant analysis and skepticism often set them apart in a society that values conformity and the comfort of agreed-upon truths. For Sigma males, the pursuit of knowledge is relentless, and they view each question as a doorway to deeper understanding and insight. This approach can be unsettling to others, as it challenges the status quo and forces people to defend long-held beliefs. To Sigma males, however, this is the essence of true intellectual engagement and growth. They thrive on the discomfort that comes with questioning everything because it leads to a richer, more nuanced understanding of the world. This relentless questioning often leads others to view them as contrarians or outsiders, misunderstanding their profound respect for truth and their dedication to uncovering it, regardless of the personal or social costs involved. Number 6. Sigma males have a unique perspective on failure, seeing it not as a mark of defeat but as an essential part of the journey towards success and enlightenment. In a society that often stigmatizes failure, they stand out for their ability to embrace it openly, understanding that each setback offers valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. This acceptance of failure as a natural component of learning is both refreshing and perplexing to those who fear it. Sigma males view every obstacle and misstep as a chance to refine their strategies, enhance their knowledge, and strengthen their resolve. This approach allows them to move forward with greater wisdom and resilience, setting them apart from those who only seek to avoid failure at all costs. Their willingness to fail and learn from it often leads to misconceptions and social isolation, as others may view their tolerance for risk and error as reckless or strange. However, for Sigma males, this is simply a path to greater personal and intellectual achievement, where true strength and innovation are forged in the fires of trial and error. Number 5. In a world obsessed with oversharing and social validation, Sigma males choose a path of discretion and privacy, often making them seem enigmatic and secretive. They value their personal space and prefer to keep their thoughts and actions private, which can be baffling to a society accustomed to constant self-disclosure and exhibitionism. This preference for privacy is not born out of secrecy, but from a desire to maintain autonomy and integrity in their interactions. Sigma males do not feel compelled to reveal every detail of their lives, seeing such disclosures as unnecessary and often intrusive. This approach can trigger misunderstandings, leading others to suspect hidden motives or deceit, simply because Sigma males do not conform to the norm of open-book transparency. However, for them, this restraint is a way to preserve their true self and maintain focus on their goals without the distraction of public scrutiny. Their reticence is a form of self-preservation and a statement of their independence from societal expectations, often misconstrued as aloofness or oddity. Number 4. Sigma males exhibit a voracious appetite for reading and knowledge, often consuming literature at a rate that astonishes others. Their passion for learning is relentless, driven by a deep-seated desire to understand the complexities of the world and not merely to entertain themselves. While many indulge in reading as a casual hobby, Sigma males approach it with the intensity of a scholar, seeking enlightenment and intellectual expansion in every page they turn. This unquenchable thirst for knowledge often sets them apart, making their extensive reading habits a subject of curiosity and sometimes skepticism. To others, it may seem odd or excessive to devote so much time to reading when there are other, more conventional ways to enjoy leisure time. However, for Sigma males, books are portals to new ideas, historical insights, and philosophical debates that fuel their independent thinking and deep-seated curiosity. This commitment to continuous learning is often misunderstood as eccentric or unnecessary, yet it remains a cornerstone of their identity. Reflecting their profound respect for the power of knowledge and their dedication to lifelong learning. Number 3. Sigma males often engage in hobbies that are considered unconventional or obscure, which can contribute to their perception as outsiders. Their interests are not typical. They may delve into areas like puzzle solving, studying ancient weaponry, or exploring niche academic fields, activities that most find unusual or overly specialized. This deviation from mainstream leisure activities puzzles many, as it deviates sharply from the norm of watching popular media, engaging in common sports, or socializing in conventional ways. For Sigma males, these unique hobbies are not just pastimes but integral parts of their identity and means of self-expression. They offer mental stimulation and personal satisfaction that more common hobbies cannot provide. This commitment to uncommon interests can lead to social alienation, as others may find it difficult to relate to or understand the depth of their engagement. However, for Sigma males, these pursuits are essential to their sense of self and intellectual fulfillment, making the societal label of weird a small price to pay for personal authenticity and satisfaction. Number 2. Rational thinking defines the approach of Sigma males to life, setting them apart in a world often ruled by emotion and social conformity. They process information with the precision of a computer, carefully analyzing data and potential outcomes before making decisions. This methodical approach is seen as detached or overly analytical by many who are accustomed to more intuitive and emotionally driven decision-making. Sigma males prioritize logic over feeling, which can appear cold or uncaring to those who interpret emotional expression as a sign of humanity and warmth. However, their rationality is not a lack of emotion but a strategic choice to emphasize thought over feeling in critical decision-making. This tendency towards careful deliberation and planning often leads to misunderstandings, as their behavior conflicts with the normative expectations of spontaneity and emotional reactivity. Nevertheless, for Sigma males, rationality is a tool that ensures effectiveness and precision in their actions and choices, standing as a fundamental aspect of their identity and interaction with the world. Number 1. Sigma males embrace solitude with a passion that is often misinterpreted by a society that values social interaction and connectivity. Their preference for being alone is not out of misanthropy, but from a deep-seated need for personal space and independence. This inclination towards solitude allows them to reflect, plan, and engage with their thoughts without the interference of external influences. While most see social engagement as a necessary aspect of life, Sigma males find true contentment and clarity in their moments of isolation. This fundamental difference in how they choose to interact with the world can lead to misconceptions of aloofness or arrogance. However, for Sigma males, solitude is not about rejecting society, but about embracing an essential aspect of their nature that allows them to connect more deeply with themselves. Their choice to prioritize solitude over socializing is often seen as a challenge to societal norms, leading to discomfort and misunderstanding among those who cannot fathom their need for personal space and time alone. Despite this, Sigma males continue to value and protect their solitude, finding in it the freedom and peace necessary for their personal growth and self-realization. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.